Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think that may have actually been like a super creepy entrance. So I hope that you guys just jump in live and maybe just skip the replay, because that might have been like my creepiest entrance yet. Maybe I'll just start trying to up it from now on, just get creepier and creepier. Welcome, Apollo. Hi guys, oh, I saw a bunch of you walk in, and I'd love to hear where you guys are coming from in the world. That is a super fun thing about Periscope. Welcome HGDCC. You guys are fabulous. Welcome to the party. I'd love to hear where you guys are coming from. Thanks for hanging out this evening. Amazing, amazing. Well, welcome guys. We are going to have a cool supplement chat for you. I have to admit the lighting's been like a little weird. It's bouncing off my face and either going like white or kind of orangish, but we're gonna pump through. Riverside, California, amazing. Welcome into the house. I am broadcasting from Toronto, Canada, so like welcome. Fist bump. Columbus, Ohio, beautiful. Welcome guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, so tonight we're gonna have a really cool chat about supplements and if they're all created equal. Now, if you don't know me, I'm Natalie. I'm a holistic nutritionist. I help women who are truly ready to go for the health that they want. I came from total exhaustion, drinking espressos all the time and not being able to pull myself off of the couch or motivate myself with anything, into training for and being able to naturally bring myself from that point into the ability to train for and run my first full marathon, and then a couple of Tough Mudders since then, which are super fun 18-kilometer wild fest races that I totally recommend everybody do at least once, because you get totally out of your head and also you want to get out of your body, but you can't because you're super sore doing all these crazy things. Now I help women do the same so that they can have a heck of a lot more fun in their lives. The lighting is going crazy. We're going to work with it. So I would love if you took this second now. If you have people in your community who would love this information, then click my little guy here and click share out. If you check this out on the replay, then you can swipe up or right and share out as well, so that we can share this information into the beautiful Peri world that surrounds us. So thank you guys for hanging out. Awesome. So we're going to jump in. There are a bunch of reasons why not all supplements are created equal, and I'm going to walk you through a little bit about how I go through choosing supplements for clients so that you guys have that information to run with. And if you have any questions, throw them out into the comments as well. But this will really help you out, especially if you've taken something before that was supposed to help you, and then suddenly, tap the screen if you've taken something before and you've been like, I don't think this is doing anything for me. Because that is actually something that I hear a lot, and when I put people on really good quality supplements, one of the things that I hear a ton is, oh my gosh, that actually hit me pretty friggin' quick, and I can't believe that I've never taken something like this before. And can you please recap for other people why it's so important to go high end with supplements sometimes? So beyond the health concerns of cheaper quality supplements where you may be dealing with genetically modified, most of the time you're dealing with at least something that's genetically modified in there. You have cheaper and crappier fillers. Usually there are dyes that are known to kind of stimulate the brain in really kind of busy ways. There's a bunch of weird ingredients, both environmentally and health-wise, to kind of be concerned about, from palm oil to dyes to genetically modified foods to environmentally damaging stuff like gelatin or palm oil. There's a whole bunch of stuff in pretty standard supplements that can be pretty harmful to yourself and the world around you. So that's something to keep in mind already. And when you move into higher end supplements, what you tend to find is a lot less ingredients and a lot more natural looking ingredients. And different fibers and stuff, instead of looking at a whole bunch of weirder or synthetic type of filler stuff. So that is something already to keep in mind. Now, beyond that, oftentimes the bonds in supplements are a lot, depend on their price range. So if they're fairly cheap supplements, so if you go into your typical drugstore and you find something in the back and it's kind of like $12.99 or like $9.99 or something like that, tends to be that the bonds in it, what different things are chelated to in terms of nutrition talk, it tends to be that those are less absorbable. So when you get into higher end supplements, what you tend to find is that they have been custom created that are either active as soon as they hit the body, or they're much better absorbed together than what you'd find in the cheaper ones. So this is just kind of to help you kind of navigate through that kind of stuff. I did send out an awesome email to the fabulous people who follow me a while ago on supplements, where I went into a little more detail. So if you want to get on that list so you can get cool information like this in a little more detail than I can do on a live talk, then you can jump over to glownc.ca and sign up right at the top, hit the pink button, and you'll also get a free handout for how to lose weight and gain energy and feel fabulous. So that's not bad either. Now, the third thing that really differentiates between different supplements is some are tablet pressed, and those are notoriously hard to absorb and break down. There is a lot needed for that to go right. Whereas when you look at a capsule that is a really easy breakdown capsule, the powder will kind of spill out of that into your body and you'll absorb a lot more. And then even a step up from that, there are liquid supplements that are very, very well absorbed, or tend to be. So that's one of the differences when you go that route. And again, a cheaper liquid is going to have some really gross ingredients, whereas the higher end stuff tends to be much better ingredient wise. So that is something to keep in mind as well. And then the last really big key difference sometimes is when you have a supplement that's taken in separate doses. So sometimes prenatals will do that, sometimes multivitamins will do that. The really high quality ones tend to be in separated doses, whereas the cheaper ones tend to compress everything into a tablet in a single daily dose. Now, while that may feel a lot more convenient, it's important to remember that any of your water-soluble vitamins you'll either use up or pee back out within a number of hours. So if you are taking a supplement in a few times a day, then you're replenishing those stores, which I especially like for women during pregnancy, where their bodies are building all the time, and so they need different things all the time. It can also be a little bit easier for morning sickness, so that you're not taking in a huge amount of all these crazy nutrients all at once, and instead you're kind of spacing them out a little more equally through the day, as food would have always been. So those are some of the key things. The last point and how I kind of choose for people, there's a few things that go into my choosing when I create supplement plans. One is to make sure that they're going to be feisty as to make sure that they really feel them fast. That was something that for me, I was like, I'm not taking it if I can't feel a difference within about a week. That was always, and that's how I wanted it to be, so that you're motivated and you keep up on your plan. That's super important. The second thing is to always have your supplements back checked for making sure that they're okay with any medications that you may be taking. So that's also a really big consideration to keep in mind, that some herbs and nutrients can interact with different drugs you're taking. So always have somebody really fabulous back check that for safety, so that you know you are all good that way. And then the third set of things that's really helpful when you have somebody create this kind of thing for you that you wouldn't necessarily know unless you're also a holistic nutritionist out there, in which case, holla, or in case you've had, tons of training supplement wise, is that some are, is that based on your symptoms, you would want to make sure. So if if you're craving salt all the time, if you're really depleted, if you're exhausted all the time, if you have a really hard time waking up, if it takes a long time to wake up, if you get shaky pretty frequently, if you have head rushes, those are all one set of symptoms that I would look at and know that we have got to support your your adrenal, your big stress glands of your body. And so from that point, I would put together a plan with herbs and nutrients and supplements that contain great quantities of both so that they really hit you and all work together for the common goal of you feeling energized and thriving and really excited and passionate about your days again, which is so important to me because that's where life gets really fun. So that is all for tonight. I wanted to jump on and do that quick scope for you guys to let you know the differences and often the very little known differences. I would love if you're checking out this replay to heart this screen up because I do keep an eye on you guys even after I have gone off, and I always want to call you guys back out the next day if you happen to jump on live then. And if you're looking for more help or a supplement plan of your very own created by me, then you can check me out at glownc.ca. And if you go to glownc.ca/book, you will be able to set up a complimentary, easy appointment with me where we can talk about your health goals, what you are looking for, and why you're stuck where you are. And we can start to navigate and put together a plan that may help you. So that is all for now. You can check out glownc.ca/book to book in a complimentary appointment. Otherwise, definitely sign up for my freebie at glownc.ca. Just at the top of the screen, there's a bright pink button, and you should click that. So that is all for now. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you learned a bunch about the differences of why it can be worth investing in your supplements, because if you are just peeing out all of the stuff or not even absorbing it in the first place, then you're just wasting money on crappy supplements anyways. And so it's better to invest a little bit more and use stuff that's really, really supporting your body. And then you are feeling it and feeling better and more confident and able to be more productive and possibly to make more money in the long run anyways from that. So that is all. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. Find me at glownc.ca. I would love to connect with you. Have a great evening, and I deeply hope that you start some kind of a plan that really works for you, that helps you to feel incredible, not only so that you live your life feeling incredible, but so that you start doing the wild things in your heart that you have been holding yourself back from for far too long. That is my message for you this evening. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. It's been a crazy week. So guys, what day is it? Yeah, Thursday. Happy Thursday. Before you leave, click my little guy here or swipe up a little bit and click follow so that you are in on our next amazing health chat. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the light. Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday. Bye guys.